Hi guys, welcome back. Today I am doing a 12 by 12 scrapbook page. I know it has been quite some time since I've been on YouTube and I apologize for that, but as I think I've mentioned in other videos, life has been quite crazy and it's just not really left a lot of room for crafting and editing videos and that type of thing, but I did have some time today and I wanted to get this video up. Like I said, it is a 12 by 12 scrapbook page that I'm doing today and it's going to be one photo on here, and I absolutely love this paper. It all these vintage cameras and they're so cute. I have a collection of vintage cameras in my scrapbook room that I absolutely love, and this paper is just one of my favorite papers I think I've ever used. So I definitely wanted to use it on this particular layout. And I just used a scrap of this blue that I had left over, and I covered the stuff that I cut out with the pattern paper, and you wouldn't even notice that it was there. And I didn't really like how the blue and the pattern paper was separated, so I took this little bitty skinny piece of wood grain paper that I had left over in my stash, and I just used that as a border to kind of give a nice transition between the colored paper and the designer's paper. So now I'm just mounting my photo. It is a photo of two folks that I scrapbook with. They actually host crops in my area, and this was, I believe, a carnival themed crop, and they're wearing these funny noses, these clown noses, and I wanted to capture this because I thought it was so cute. So I'm just mounting this on a couple different layers of either pattern paper or the red cardstock just to kind of give it some pop off the page. I really like how the red contrasts with the blue and the pattern paper on the bottom. It just makes this picture like pop off the page. So now that's pretty much the general like layout that I'm going to have, and now I'm just going to take my embellishments that I have and kind of figure out how I want to lay this all out now with the embellishments. So my title is going to be Two Peas in a Pod. So I used this little two vellum piece that came, I think, in a Scraptastic kit from a long time ago, and I have these little index cards, and I really think they look cute and the colors work perfectly with the pattern paper below. So I'm going to use those there on the left hand side. And I'll end up trimming those down just a little bit because I wanted to save the grid paper that you don't see behind that photo. So that's a good tip if you want to extend your supplies and make them work for a long time. You can do this and trim it off or cut off the pieces that you're not going to be using or that you can't see so that you can use them in a different place or different layout. So here I'm just taking that vellum 2 and I'm stapling it down with my tiny attacher, and I love these little alphas that came, I think, also in the Scraptastic kit that I happen to be using this day, and I spelled out the word peas, and I thought that looked cute and it worked perfectly on that photo because there was that empty space there on the top left, and I thought that the number and the title worked perfectly there. It fit just right in that little space. So here you can see I was just trimming down those index cards so I can use those pieces of paper later on. I really like that index print or that graph print, sorry, the graph print, and I wanted to make sure I could use that someplace else in a different layout. So here I'm just going to glue all that down, and I wanted to add another layer to my photo. So I'm going to take this tissue paper. I think it was either came in a gift or I got it from the dollar store, just really inexpensive. And I'm going to use my ruler to kind of tear it so it's not a completely cut hard edge. I mean, it doesn't do too much, but it does give a little bit of texture, and I like that look better than the scissor edge. It just gives a little bit more extra detail. So I'm going to glue that down to the photo, just one single layer, nothing too fancy, and I'm just using my ATG gun for this. So once I get that all down, then I will start working on the different clusters and things that I want to put on this page. And you can see here it's down a little bit far, but it's already glued down. So I'm just going to take my scissors and trim off the paper that I don't want here. So hopefully you guys are doing really well. I don't know how it is in your neck of the woods, but it is already March and it has snowed more than I think I ever remember it snowing in my area. I think since I was a kid, I've never seen this much snow. Usually our winters are not necessarily mild, they're cold, but we don't normally get a lot of snow. And right as we're speaking now, it is snowing crazy. We're supposed to get like, I think, 4 to 6 inches, and I don't know, I've just never seen so much snow. I'm not used to all this, but it's fun. It is fun, but it is kind of annoying too, driving in it and all that. My husband likes driving in it, but it's not really my favorite thing. I rather just stay home when it's snowing. But anyway, back to the layout. I added a couple stickers there in the top right. One says selfie, and then there's a little smiley face. And I'm just going to kind of layer those up, and then I'm going to put some more stickers, like I said, at the top and then towards the bottom. So there's just that little green arrow. I was pulling some of that green from the bottom pattern paper up to the top. And then I'm going to add this little smile banner, and then I'm going to add another banner next to the smile banner. And I can't remember where that sticker sheet came from. It came in this kit that I'm using, but I can't remember off the top of my head the brand. When they put it in the kit, they cut off the top part of the sticker sheet, and so I don't remember what the stickers were from because like I said, it was cut off when I got the kit. So there's that other banner piece. It's just the floral, and I did stamp this word awesome. It came or the stamps came in the kit as well, but I ended up not using it. It just didn't seem to fit on the page right how I wanted it, so I'm just going to pull that off and just use something else. So I'm going to keep looking through my stickers and my die cuts and things like that to try to find something else that I want to put on this layout. I really like that sticker sheet I had in my hand there, but I think the die cuts are probably where I want to go next. I am going to add a couple of these pieces here, just trying to add a little bit more layers to that bottom banner section. So you're going to see me kind of go through the different die cuts here and kind of pick what I think is going to look best. I think I end up keeping that ampersand, and I do end up using one of these kind of binder clips. I'm just trying to figure out what color I like best. I do like the one with the dark blue because it brings in the dark blue from the top portion of the layout. So I am going to keep that one there. And then I pulled some more things from this little die cut pack. And I'm going to add that label to the top, and that is where I'm going to put the date for the photo. And then you can see, I don't think I showed it, but there's a little yellow and wood grain heart next to the smile banner. I also added that too. So here's just where the date's going to be for the layout. I'm just using some VersaFine ink and my roller date stamp for that. And just kind of keeping it pretty simple there. And so next I am going to start gluing down the other embellishment clusters that I have on the right. And I really like that clip. I think it turned out really cute, and I really like how it brings that blue down. Now I'm going to pop up this heart on a little bit of foam that I got. It's just one of those, that fun foam, that the kids foam section, or the kids foam in the Michael's kids section. And I'm just going to tape that on, and then it has adhesive backing, so I'm just going to pull that off and stick it down. And I do like adding some of this fun foam because it is not very thick, which is really nice, but it gives a little bit of pop so it's not so flat on the page. So now I'm satisfied with everything, so I'm going to add that photo down, and then I'm going to continue to embellish with some of these stickers. These are from Simple Stories. It's like, I think it's one of the daily packs. I can't remember the specific one. I don't have the packaging anymore. I'm going to add that U geotag to the top. Again, bring some more green to the top of the page from the bottom, and then I'm going to add in some enamel dots kind of sprinkled around the page. I like these enamel dots, one, because they give a little different texture and dimension, but I also like how they mimic the circles inside the cameras and then the clown noses on the page. So that is pretty much it. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me. Thanks for being patient. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I would love to have you a subscriber. I'm really hoping to get some more videos out. I think some things are changing with work, so I'm hoping that will make my life a little less stressful and I can get some more of these up for you. Thank you again very much, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Bye.